When I was looking for the articles concerning about the bruxism, I ran into few that I wanted to briefly talk about. Here we have studies about tinnitus, hearing issues and swallowing. Well, what about bruxism and tinnitus? Fernandez et al. 2014 had study with population N261, where they wanted to know whether temporomandibular joint and its dysfunctions are related or are connected with sleeping, bruxism and tinnitus. Takeaway message with this study was that temporomandibular joint issues without night bruxism was a big factor in cases of tinnitus. Salturg et al. 2015 had only 57 patients in their study, but they had special equipment to measure different sound waves from ears and how people can hear different frequencies during the test. Persons who had night bruxism and issues with the temporomandibular joint had worse results about their hearing compared to the person who had only tinnitus symptoms. How about bruxism and swallowing? Hiorka's article from 2006 checked this kind of cases with EMG. EMG is electromyographic measurement where the purpose is to see how much activity is done in muscles. They measured right masseter and infra- and suprahyoid muscles during the study. In the study, they asked participants to first swallow without biting, then swallow with 20%, and after 40% of the maximum biting force during the swallowing. Swallowing with teeth clenching was significantly quicker without clenching the teeth. Clenching changes the swallowing motor pattern, indicating that activity of masticatory center affects on the activity of the swallowing center. Sadly, the study only had 7 persons participating. From this link, you can easily go to the maintenance video about the bruxism and dare to be different.